Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video we're going to be drawing Nines from Sonic Prime, that Netflix animated Sonic show. I actually finished it. It's really good. I really like the third season, a lot of action in that one. But I digress. We're here, we're going to be drawing Nine here, and this video was requested by two people. First person is Lil PG, Lilpg, and then we got Chindu Major. I hope I pronounced that right. It's Chinedu. Then second word is Major. So thank you so much for the request, and yeah, not much else to say. I've drawn tails a few times on the channel, so if you're having trouble with this drawing in particular, you might be able to get some help on those other videos. But it's pretty much we're just drawing tails today. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, guys. So, to start off drawing Nine, what we're going to do is draw a nice, decent-sized circle right about here. This is going to be like the start of his head, and draw it light. We keep all the guidelines light. We're just getting an idea of where things should go. And then after you get that done, we can get kind of like a nice little circle underneath, slightly smaller than the head, and then another one kind of like this, so you get almost looks like an upside down snowman. But once we get that down, we can kind of draw in his hand, which will be kind of around here. He's going to have another hand right around here. And then his legs are going to go down, and his foot's going to be about here. And then this foot's going to go down and kind of have like a little bit of a bend to it, and it's going to be sideways here. So we're going to get two circles to kind of represent that. And then we'll get a nice big kind of like teardrop shape for his tails that are going to be here. But that's pretty much it for the gesture that we need. So I'm going to zoom in here. And if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. He's kind of looking straight head on. So what I like to do is start off drawing his nose. So to draw his nose kind of right under the crosshairs here, what we're going to do is just draw a nice little curve line like this, and then just like a little U shape underneath it. And then we're going to get a little half circle here, and you can shade all this in black, like that. And now what we're going to do here is draw a nice little curve line that's going to curve down, up, and I'm going to keep this light around here. Then it's going to go around like this. And then I'm going to start from here and just have that little dip down, kind of a dip up, and then just kind of curve around like that. And then to finish off his muzzle, we're going to go here and we're going to make 3 spikes. So we're going to just curve this down into one spike, and then we're going to get the second and the third go in there like that. And then same thing on this side. Just go 1, 2, and then 3. And we get a smile, which is just this nice little curve line that curves over like that. And has a little curve line at the end there, like so. So we got his smile down. Now we could draw in his eyes. So to draw in his eyes, you're going to draw these nice big kind of upside down U shapes. And keep it light, this is just a gesture. But they should look something like this, kind of fill out. It should like start right here and then kind of end somewhere where like this spike kind of begins, like that. And now here we're going to give it a little bit of a motion to the eyes by drawing a little curve line going down here and here. And then we're just going to darken in this line right there like that. And then same thing on this side, just kind of go around and darken it in like so. And now we're going to get a nice big kind of U shape here like this. And then we're going to get another, or not a U shape, kind of like a big oval right there and there. And then we're going to get a little circle in the corner right there. And then we're going to get a slightly smaller oval on the inside, like so. And then you can shade this in. And there you have his eyes. Now I'll zoom out just a tad here. And now for his head shape kind of goes up like this. And I'm keeping this light because this is a gesture line. Kind of curves around, but you kind of get that like straight up and out sort of shape, and it kind of curves into like a circle or like a dome on top of there like that. But once you got that down, we can go straight into the ears here, and they're basically just these kind of like big triangles. So you get one there, and then we're going to get another one here like that. And now what we could do is start here and just draw a nice little curved line curving up. And at the tip of his ears, he has two little spikes right there as it curves down and then curves in like that. And then same thing on this side, it's going to go up, go into two little spikes at the very top there, and then just curve in and then down like so. Actually, this line's a little off, I'll fix that. And if you want to, you can erase this line right here and this line. It does help a little bit. And now what you're going to do is draw a nice, decent sized triangle on the inside, and like this line can kind of match up with like that curve line that we had here. Kind of same thing this way. So like the bottom can kind of match up with that curve. Like that. And now what we're going to do is get almost like an upside down V in the middle of his ear here. So you start from this corner, go up, and then down to this corner. And now we just need to draw in his bangs, and his bangs are pretty much a shape that just kind of curve up. Like his hairs stick up for some reason in this design. So to draw that, we're going to start here and just draw a nice little curve line that curves up, then over, and then down like that. And then we're going to get another one going up, and then over, and then go down, and then one more here, like so. And you can erase any kind of overlap. Erase the overlap with the eyes too. There we go, and that's pretty much his head. So again, nothing too crazy. I think that was pretty easy. So now we could just kind of go into his body here. So I'm going to kind of gesture in the shape here. So I'm going to get his torso, and it's kind of almost like bean looking type shape. Something like that. And then we're going to get like, his arm's going to curve out here, and his sleeve's going to be about there like that. Maybe go out a little bit more. And then here he's going to have like a little sleeve right about here. Then his belt thing's going to be right about there in the middle. And then we can just kind of go straight into the pants here. And again, I'm keeping this very light. So I'm just drawing a line going down here. It's going to stop right about here as it curves up and then over like that. And then this line's going to go down, over, kind of go straight. Like that. But that's pretty good for the gesture here, so we could jump into some detail. So he's actually wearing like a shirt. So to draw that in, you basically get this kind of like big, kind of like V-neck. And then you get a line going down the middle. And then when it hits that circle here, what you're going to do is break it down into another V, like that. And now we could draw a line curving up, and then over, like so. And then kind of the same thing here, it's just going to go out, kind of over, and then stop right about there. And then what we can get here is a nice little curve or a line that hugs this bottom line here like that. And then we're going to start here and just draw a line that hugs kind of like this weird kind of shape like this. And then for the belt, you can just kind of finish off the circle here. And then you could put like a little circle in the middle here like that. And then for this arm, it's pretty much this shape, so we're just going to go down, kind of curve it in. The only thing we need to do is add like a little curve line right here. So we get kind of like this part again right there. And we could also darken in the pants, because the pants are kind of where we need them to be. So I'm just going to take some time, just darken in this line like that as we go up and then over. Go down, around, up, and then over like so. And now we could jump into the feet here. So we'll start with this one because this shoe's a little bit easier than the other one. So basically, this is actually a pretty good starting point to where it is. And what you want to do is draw basically two kind of like parallel lines that go into it like that. And here what we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line right here like this. And then we're going to draw a line that goes over, down. You basically just draw like a rectangle around this line, and you could darken in that. And then once that's down, you're going to leave a little bit of space, and basically what you're going to do is just draw kind of like a dome, like this. So it's going to be like a very curved top, and then a very kind of like flat bottom, like so. And then to give it a little bit of depth, we're going to just draw a nice little curve line like that. And then we'll curve this line up and over. This line's going to just kind of curve down like this. And then for the sole of the shoe, you're basically going to just get a little rectangle on the bottom there like that. So there's that shoe. And now this foot, we're pretty much going to start the same way, where we get those two parallel lines going down here like this. Get that curve line with that little rectangle around it. But here what I'm going to do is gesture in the shoe shape a little bit more. So it's going to go down, have a little bit of a dip where these two circles meet, and then straighten out. Then it's going to go up and then over like that. So we get like a little bit of a rough shoe shape there. And now all the detail you really need to add is this kind of like dome part. It's just going to be a line going up here like this. Kind of curving around, down, and then over like so. And then we'll get a nice little curve line that curves up into that. And then here we're going to start here and get a curve line, and it's going to dip down like that and kind of bump out a little bit and then go in. And then we're going to get that little rectangle that hugs the bottom of the shoe here, like so. And then we could darken in that line too. And that's pretty much it. And then you could also draw that little curve line right there on the top. But that's pretty much how you draw his shoes. Nothing too hard, nothing too complicated. But now that's done, we could jump into his hand here. And I kept it kind of simple hand pose. So this is actually a good area for it. So I will start with the thumb, and the thumb's going to get kind of covered up by the leg here, but it's going to be an oval that kind of goes out like this, and then the fingers are going to go out kind of like there, and then these two are going to kind of curve down like that. So to draw this in, and I'm going to just draw the thumb in like across the leg. So you're just going to follow this curve line, and it's going to go down and over, and then bump in, and then it's going to go straight into the index finger here. Go up about there, and then curve in like that. And then we're going to start here and draw another line that just kind of straightens out around there. And then this line's going to go curve down, and you're going to get another curve line that goes down like that. I'll actually kind of clean it up. It's a little messy. Line like that. This line's going to curve over. And then this line is pretty much just going to go straight into the thumb there, like one big kind of curve line. And then this finger, you would see a little bit of it right there, and then you wouldn't see the pinky. So there's that hand. And then for the glove, you kind of get like this little rectangle shape, but in the middle of it, you're going to get a curve line like this, and then you're going to get another line that hugs it real closely, and it curves down and over like that. And then you just get two parallel lines going into the sleeve there, like so. And again, and if you want to, you can have the hand in front of the leg if you want, like that. Or you could erase the part of the thumb and then draw the pants in front of it. Either one, whichever one you decide. So that's good. And then we can get the other hand. So the other hand, this is a little off. It should kind of be a little bit higher up here. And then we're going to get that curve line that goes into the sleeve there. So we're actually going to start with the thumb. So we're going to get an oval. And then basically what you do is you get kind of 4 ovals like this, kind of curving down like that. So now we're going to draw in his thumb. So we're going to start here and just draw a nice little curve line that curves up, out, over, down. It's going to have like a little bit of a curve in like that. And now for these, what you're going to do is you're basically going to just draw these kind of very square, soft, so not like hard angled kind of ovals. So we're going to get one here. We're just going to get another one right here. Another one right there. And then one more right about there like that. And so I'm just going to curve in like so. That line was a little off. I'll erase that. Start here. That's pretty good, and you get that hard curve line. And then to give it a little bit more depth to it and show the fingers bending, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a curve line right here, 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 and then here on the fingers, so it makes it look like they're bending. And honestly, looking at it, I can make the thumb a little bit bigger. Yeah, looks pretty good. That's good for now. So now that's good. What we could do here is draw in his little, the cuff part of his glove here, like that. And again, very similar to this, we're going to get that two little parallel lines that go across in the middle. Like so. And then here, what we're going to do is just get a nice little curve line that curves into here like that, and then one that hugs it like that. And then here we could finally draw in the sleeve, and basically what you're going to do is draw like an oval around it that intersects these two lines and then goes from here, so you get a nice little oval. And then you're going to get like a little rectangle that goes around it, and then this just goes straight into the sleeve there like that. And then to finish it off, we can finally draw in his tails, which is probably the biggest difference between him and normal tails, is his kind of 9 robotic tails he has. So they might look complicated. I found a pretty simple way to do it. So basically what you want to do is just kind of break them down into kind of different strands here like this. So we're going to get one like that. Then we're going to get one underneath that one like this. And then we'll get another one that kind of curves up like that. And you kind of want them like a little bit off center so they don't look too unified. And then another one kind of going up there like that. And then maybe we'll see like one behind here to kind of give the illusion that there's like a couple more. So once you got that down, what you want to do is just kind of break it down into kind of equal part sections here. Like that. It doesn't have to be like super perfect. And another thing that could help is like offsetting them. So like I put this line in between these two lines like that. We'll see like one there. But that's pretty good. And now for what you want to do for the sections here is basically give it like a little bit of a nub, and then it goes into like the section, and you're going to get like a little bit of a nub here and then here and then there. And now I'll just kind of draw on the shape here. So you're just going to go around, get that little nub, and then it's going to go up and then over, and then we're going to get the nub is going to start right here on the next one, and then here you're going to go up, over, down, we're going to get that little nub here like that. Get that little nub, going to go into the end of the tail there. This one's just going to curve into that one like that. So that's kind of the shape that you want to like keep making for this one. So again, we're going to get all of that here too. And I'll start with the tail at the end here. So we're just going to go down, get that little nub as it curves up and over. And then same thing here, get that little nub, and it's going to go up. And then here, little nub up. And then same thing on this one. So again, this Tails character is a little tedious to draw. Again, I usually don't like drawing like mechanical characters, because they usually have like a bunch more detail than like they normally should. And then like just organic characters, like you don't have to deal with this stuff with Sonic. And then here you're just going to get a nice little triangle right there. And then here we'd get a little bit of that nub action going on. And then where those nubs are, what you can do is draw in a nice little circle for like a nail or a screw or whatever technical mechanical piece this should be. Like that. And then just to give it a little bit more depth, you could draw like a line kind of going through the center of it like that. And then just draw them like this. Don't have them like touch, just kind of curve that in there like that. Have another one kind of on this side, give it a little bit of like detail lines. Get one here, get a little bit over there, like that. And if you also want to, you can draw little curve lines on the edges here, like so. Kind of where like this part is. Like that. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much good on how to draw Nines from Sonic Prime. He's pretty much just Tails, so if you are having trouble with this one, I do have a bunch of how to draw videos on Tails. I think I at least have 2 or 3. So if you're having trouble with drawing them, feel free to check out my other videos. Those might help you kind of get the shape of Tails right. But yeah, the major difference is he's kind of just wearing clothes, and of course his mechanical tails as well. That's probably like the biggest change. But anyway, I will put the sketch I did up here. I will put the inked version I did up there as well, so you kind of like a clear picture. So you have the sketch on the right side and then the inked version on the left. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you again, Little PG and just CHINEDU Major. Thank you so much for the request. And if you guys have requests, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And hopefully on Sunday when I make a how to draw video, you see yours pop up. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.